Hey y'all, welcome back. This is number 11, Magic and Manifestation. Magic is taking Hebrew words with Roman spellings and putting them in a geometrical configuration. Manifestation is to tune into certain frequencies, is to attract other things along that frequency. The devils are equally pleased with both airs, writes C.S. Lewis in the Screwtape Letters, and hail a materialist and magician with some delight. C.S. Lewis was a popular Christian fiction author, and along with his comrades at Cambridge, formed a group. They called themselves the Inklings. They were the intellectual elite. They were a club that rode with the Golden Dawn. One famous member of the Golden Dawn was Aleister Crowley. Both Crowley and the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn were heavily influenced by the book of the sacred magic of Abramelin the Mage, who taught us about the magic squares. Magic and manifestation are just two varieties of mysticism, which is a way to get deities to show themselves without showing yourself. Like Jacob the deceiver, who disguises himself like Esau to get his father's blessing. While Esau is like the fool who traded his cow for magic beans. Man creates his own evil, either through a lack of understanding or a misuse of power. Understanding is wisdom. Knowledge is power. When you are asked, do you understand? Did you know that you are being asked, do you stand under my authority? Jacob the deceiver is trying to steal your inheritance or your birthright. If understanding is wisdom, then she alone must be your authority. Otherwise, you're only causing injury to yourself. Confusion in the mind, poor health, poverty, these are symptoms of spiritual attack. But the high priestess, the tabernacle, has a mantle of protection. The Tao tells us when heaven wants to protect something, does it send an army? No, it sends love. She's not a jealous, envious woman, but she has boundaries. You are either under her mantle of protection or you are outside of it. She is a mother, and a mother loves her children. Even if your mother failed, even if you failed as a mother, her love will never fail. Whether you are the alchemist or the fool, your outcome really depends on you. Your willingness and dedication to earn this crown, to become a learned man. Our learned man controls the ox, but the foolish one trades it away. For nothing, for zero, he is a fool. We're told that God himself provided the sacrifice. Aleph is a silent letter. Its correspondence with the tarot is the magician. The magician is the master of suits. He has the cups, the wands, the swords, and the pentacles on his table. He's master of them all. Around his waist is the serpent eating its own tail. He's mastered both the inner and the outer. If the man stays on the narrow path between the pillars of Boaz and Yakin, understanding and power, he has a chance. Magic squares are magic. Hebrew is the language that the Bible was written in. It was based on Metu Neter, which is Kemetic. Kemetic can be read and written in all directions. is known to be sacred, but the Greco-Romans thought it to be magical and mystical. It was used as a test for true Egyptians. The written word was known as divine words. Sacred and divine can be read in all directions. In Egypt, Pharaoh was the source of all law and owned all the lands, quarries, and mines. The name Pharaoh means great house, like a capital Beit. Hebrew has no capital letters. No man is greater than you. All of Pharaoh's magic, like that of Abramelin the mage and Crowley, it doesn't stand up to the law. 3 is a magic number. If we take these 3 characters and start to create a magic box with them, we'll find this same row repeated in the 3rd row. Makes that magic square trivial. Trivial, it literally means you're at a crossroads. What are you gonna do? There's 32 paths of wisdom. Maybe magic's one of them. Maybe manifestation's one of them. I don't know. The crosswords where Diana and Heretik are waiting and watching. Are you willing to bet your life? Did God really bet his life on a game of skill and chance? Miracles are your birthright, not manifestation. You're going to play the game. You're going to choose the right road. Put the right characters in the right order, in the right sequence. Or maybe just follow the directions you've been given. The tabernacle will go with you. It was always inside of you until Solomon built the temple. Beit means tabernacle. In part 3 of Exodus, we learn the instructions concerning the tabernacle because it was with the people. The book of Exodus could also be called the book of names. By giving names, God enabled us to express rotations of his creatures. Jacob received the name Israel, prince with God, for Jacob the supplanter, the deceiver, recognized God without learning his secret name. Showing yourself without showing yourself. Names are indicators of character, function, or destiny. You have made an enemy of yourself. The word name. The N am me. The enemy is me. Already knew that. There's lots of entities inside the nucleus of an atom. This is a game. This avatar you've been given, the skin, the state of being that you're in right now, this is your hand. And you're sitting at the table, you're playing. You've been anteing up every single round, spending your money, your time, your energy. Get it together, babe. Peace out.